Hey guys, so in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to make a Franklin's bell. Originally it was used by Benjamin Franklin to detect electrical storms, but I'm going to show you how to make one with a bug zapper, aluminum cans, a pencil, string, and aluminum foil. I will also be posting another video Thursday of this week because of the fact that I wasn't able to post one last week due to me getting sick. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so to start, you're going to want to take your bug zapper and you're going to want to remove any batteries that might be in there if you've used it before. And this is just so that while you're taking everything apart, you don't shock yourself. Then you're going to want to take a regular Phillips screwdriver and unscrew the two top screws that connect the main body to the base of the bug zapper. Once you have both of those screws out, you're going to take the Phillips head screwdriver and remove a small screw that's inside of where the batteries were. Then you're going to take your specialized screwdriver and you're going to remove the two smaller screws that are on the bottom of where the batteries were, and you're going to see how the screw holes are much smaller than the rest of the screws that you're going to be taking out. And make sure to save all these screws right there on the table for future use because you're going to want to be able to reassemble this afterwards. Okay, so now we're going to open up the main body of the bug zapper, and we're going to see that the wires are not able to be pulled out as we would like them to. We want to expose these red and green wires here that are going into the main part of it. So you're going to remove that silver screw that will be there for you. I've already removed this so I can pull it off. And then you're going to pry this open using a flathead screwdriver. When you pull out the wires, and it will take some force, you're going to see two green wires, but I've already cut one, so that's no longer an issue for me, but you're going to want to cut one too. Okay, so you're going to want to take the top half of the base that you took off and put it back on and try not to pinch any of the wires. And then you're just going to want to put in all the screws that you unscrewed back in. And now that you've screwed everything back in, you're going to want to take the batteries and put them in, and then you're just going to want to close up the bug zapper, and you're going to want to be careful because as you see here, the warning label says that there is 2,700 volts coming out of the ends of that, and if that shocks you, it might not kill you or harm you, but it is going to hurt a lot. And now you're just going to want to test out your the ends, and you can see the amount of the sparks going back and forth of this, and that will hurt a lot if you touch those exposed ends. But this is just to make sure that everything's in working order and you didn't dislocate any of the wires to stop it from working, and that everything's good. So now we can move on to the next step. Okay, so you're going to want to make an aluminum ball, and you're going to want to take some of that string and tie it in a loop onto the ball. You're then going to want to tie this looped ball onto the straw or pencil, whichever you chose. It just has to be non-conductive. And then you're going to want to balance it gently in between the two, making sure that no parts, the strings or the aluminum ball, are touching the either sides of the cans. Because if you do, you'll make a current and it won't go back and forth. It'll just sort of sit there. So I moved the aluminum cans closer to each other, but I still made sure that no connections were made before I wanted to. And then I just attached alligator clips to either ends of the exposed wires and then to the cans, and as you see here, it makes the ball go back and forth. And it might not ring super well. That's mostly just because they are aluminum cans, not bells, but it does show you the concept of the static electricity with the ball wanting to go to the positive ions on one end or the negative ions on the other, depending on which side it's touching. It wants to go to the other side. Thank you for watching, and next time on Science with Jake, I'll be showing you how to make the Altoids can taser. Okay, bye.